So this blonde chick, she goes into a Tim Hortons restaurant. Now, for you folks that are not Canadians or live in the north part of the United States that have Tim Hortons is a donut bagel restaurant, kind of like the McDonald's of bakery goods. It's very, very popular and a Canadian iconic restaurant. So anyway, this blonde chick goes into Tim Hortons and she buys a coffee, and we have these roll up the rim contests that are on the cups when you buy a coffee. So the blonde chick, she rolls up the rim, and whoa, she says, "I want a motorhome." Whoa! Now she takes the cup in to see the manager, and the manager says, "Well, you can't have won a motorhome. The biggest prize was a minivan." She goes, "No, I won a motorhome." She says, "Well, let's see that damn cup." So manager looks up at the cup, rolls it up, looks very carefully, and on the words of the winning section, it says, "Winnebago."
I feel good. I'm ready for loud.
My apologies to all you wonderful and very astute blonde subscribers to my YouTube and RV channel for that last joke. But I just want to give you guys a quick update and a big thank you. I've actually been quite remiss to not have thanked you guys. My channel has surpassed, on this channel alone, 2.5 million viewers, and in a few short months will surpass 3 million, far surpassing what I ever thought. You know, when I started doing this crazy stuff a few years back, I had one viewer a day, and in a whole month I'd have 30, and now in any given moment on a typical day, 3,000 to 5,000 of you watch my material, which is amazing, and I don't even know how this works or has begun or continues to sustain itself. But hey, all you wonderful people out there that want to voyeuristically watch my crazy little travels and my silly antics, I really thank you for joining me on my travels through the road of life, sincerely. But on that note, I'm now celebrating and about to start my 8th month of full-time RV living in the Class C motorhome behind me. And I will say, just like democracy, vigilance is the price of a leak-free RV. Now, before I went south on my trip down to Arizona, I had a leak and I had to redo my roof at Happily Houseless Place, which he totally, thank you, bless you, was very generous to hook me up with everything I needed to stop that leak. But I did a quick seal, rubber sealant, before I left, and this stuff, I will never recommend it as a permanent seal, but for a quick, a patch job, because you can't get around to it because of time or weather, this stuff has saved my ass. And we had a huge weather storm. There was about 36 hours just a few days ago where we probably got, we actually got about a half a foot of rain in a very, very brief period of time. It's torrential. You guys don't believe what the Pacific Northwest can be like, because it just launches all these huge streams of waves of clouds from Hawaii that are just loaded with a lot of moisture, and of course it makes the trees grow very good and green and lush, but not so good for RVers. So I sprung another small leak that was basically water that was coming down from one of the spouts into the sidewall part and intruding in. And the irony was, it wasn't coming from the side where it was actually leaking into, it was from the opposite side. So bear in mind, folks, when you have a leak, it's not always where you think it is. Now, I got on top of it and I put a little tape on there to deflect it. So I did a small little patch, and I will thoroughly caulk it when I have 2 or 3 days of solid good weather to allow curing. So anyway, you folks, don't think that you can just sit in your RV and just let the rain and the elements, bombard your motorhome, your Class C, your fifth wheel, whatever you got that you're enjoying full-time, part-time. It will eventually leak. Unless you live in Arizona all the time when you don't have much rain, trust me, you got to keep on top of it. And eternal vigilance is the actual only thing you can do. So all I can say, I've been blessed for a really good 7 months or so that I haven't had no serious problems, and all the worries I had before I went full time really were just things of my imagination. Now, will I probably have problems in the future? Certainly I will, because mechanical things that are not, even me, I'm just a person, I'm just a mammal. Even I could have a heart attack or break my own self. I can break a leg. And just like stuff that you own, like your car, your motorhome, it can break too. So maintenance is very, very important, folks. And keep on top of it. It will pay for itself. It's like being a cowboy. You look after your horse. That horse is going to get you back to where you need to be. And you respect the horse, and you feed the horse, and you look after the horse, because one day your life could depend on it. And that's kind of like my white pony, which kind of leads me to what I should do in terms of naming her. Now, she's white. Occasionally I've joked and called her the white whale, but makes it sound like I'm talking to her like she's my ex-wife or something, but she's not. So if you guys could help me, you guys that have watched many, many, many of my videos, give me a good, cool name for the beast. She's just a little under 23 feet. She's not big. Her arse ain't too big. She's white. She's Canadian. She's actually built in Canada. Ford platform. So you guys come up with a good name, and maybe I'll put that on the back of her, because she needs a good name. Because she's a good woman. She's been good to me. And let's see what you guys can come up with. So in the meantime, stay safe. Keep your wheels on the ground. And I'll talk to you soon.